Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lotus B Intuitive, and I'm back again with another What's the Tea, and this is going to be for my water signs for the next 48. And I don't know if you guys know this. I know I do the next 48, which technically is 2 days, but I always give you guys 3 days, okay? So think of it as a bonus, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. But as always, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, you guys. And I thank you so much for supporting me in this channel and growing it in this family. I encourage nothing but peace, love, and light and positivity here. You guys, don't forget to make sure that you are clicking the YouTube icon in my bio, because on TikTok I am here for a good time and not a long time. So if you want to get the full reading and get all the messages, which I strongly suggest and recommend, please make sure you guys are going to my YouTube channel. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it encourages me to continue to put out content like this for you. And also, if I could ask you guys to do one thing, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, it costs you absolutely nothing, and that's one free way to share your love and support that costs you absolutely nothing, and it allows other people like yourself who needs this guidance or advice or whatever it is that needs to be received from the messages, that it gets to them too as well. So I just want to thank you in advance for that. Happy November, you guys. And let's get into it. Messages, I don't have any messages for you, but I did get a download. I got 2. So the first song I heard was Glad to See You by Vito. And so I recommend that you guys look that song up. But basically it's about a guy running into, his divine feminine who he hasn't seen in a year's time. Apparently they broke up, and he's grown and everything, and he's seen how she has grown and all of that, and he saw it as his opportunity to kind of do a do-over. And he's like, if you got a guy right now, I get it, I understand, or whatever the case may be, but I just want to let you know a nigga is here. Like, he making sure that he makes his presence known to her, and that he still loves her and wants them to be together, and he's willing to wait for her, until that can happen. And then the next song was How by LMA, and that's basically about, a woman giving herself or falling for a guy, but she gave too much of herself. Like, she completely lost herself by giving to him, and then he pretty much abused her love in a nutshell. And so, she got her wake-up call. She realized the red flags for what they were, and she had to focus on her and do what was best for her, focus on her health, her well-being, and everything else while she heals from this experience. Okay, so apply it how you see fit. Every situation is different. And you guys, I am available for personal reading. So make sure if you have any questions or anything like that, or you want to know about your situation, hit me up. All right, let's get into it. So this is going to be for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The overall energy for Friday is the clouds, shape-shifting. So you guys may be doing some shape-shifting or need to do some shape-shifting. Changing. It could be changing your hairstyle, your hair color, the way that you operate with people, and just trying different things, coming out of your comfort zone, little by little. But I definitely feel like you guys need to shape shift, or will be shape shifting from whatever, experience you may have had or will be going through possibly. Or you're going to probably start noticing, for some of you guys, there's going to be people around you that you're going to start seeing, change in different ways. Some for the good and better, and some for the worse. The message is woman holding heart. So you may be having a change of heart. You may be having to change how you feel about certain things, though a person may have your heart, or you have someone's heart, basically. It says woman holding heart. You have someone's heart, or someone has your heart. And this coming out with the shape shifting here, this being number 44. The 44 breaks down to an 8, and that's the indecision card. While I was shuffling the deck, the indecision card did come out, and the 2 cards that it was between was the heartbreak, which is the grief and loss. That's the number 9. And then the anxiety card. I forgot what number that is. I'll have to look at it for you. But nonetheless, somebody had a choice between two people, clearly. And for some of y'all, they didn't know which way to go. And for some of y'all, they chose, but they may not have chose the correct choice. And so someone is left feeling brokenhearted, dealing with grief and loss. And the other person, the other energy is feeling anxiety. So one person could be feeling brokenhearted because that person was the one that was left, possibly. And the person who did the leaving may be feeling some anxiety because the person that they're going to, the woman that's holding their heart, you know, they don't know how they're going to act. They don't know how they're going to respond and how they're going to see them, because we have shape-shifting here. So they may have grown and changed over time, over the duration of time that they may have been in separation, and they don't know how this person may respond to them. You or your person, again, apply it how you see fit. But yeah. Then we have your animal spirit, which is the tiger. That's the will. Having the will to move forward, to use that energy. So for some of you guys, I'm getting this as a divine feminine energy. You know, your heart, you're holding someone's heart, but you didn't know that, or you knew that, but they still chose someone else over you. And it's possibly because it was just an easier choice. They may have been in runner energy. They didn't want to do the work, if you will, to be a part of this relationship, or they wasn't mature enough. You know, they were experiencing feelings that they never experienced before, and it may have been uncomfortable, and they went someplace else, you know, or probably thinking that you would always be here. But what I noticed about this card that I never noticed before is the butterfly that's right on top of her head, at her, I guess you could say, in between her third eye and her crown chakra. Okay, and again, y'all already know about the butterfly, what it represents, you know, the growth and everything else like that. So you having someone's heart, and you probably had to switch up on them and, you know, leave, or whatever the case may be, for whatever the situation is or was. Maybe you found out that you were a part of a third party situation that you didn't know about, and you switched up. You had to, you know, make moves or whatever, but you have this person's heart. And you grew from that experience, that situation. For some of you guys, it was a temporary situation that needed to happen. One, you needed to learn your worth and value and develop within yourself during this time of separation. And your person also needed to learn, grow, and develop within themselves. They'd also go through some things so that they can now have an appreciation for you and what you brought to the table. But during this time of such separation, you transmuted that energy, that hurt and everything else, into something else. It gave you the will to strive to, like, she running full speed ahead, like she out. And, you know, to do some things for yourself. You know, it picked you up in a certain type of way. It birthed something in you. I was getting ready to say something, because Spirit just gave me a download, but while I was talking, I totally lost it. Spirit, please give it to me again. But in the meantime, let me give, thank you. That it comes full circle to the storm. You know, with Vito, him had been in separation from the person that he loved over the course of a year. And though they've been in separation, hadn't seen each other, spoke to each other, whatever the case may be, she still held his heart. And when they finally got back together, he was in a place where he could meet her equally yoked. And he was just waiting, you know, listen, give me the time so I could show you that I've grown, that I've changed. Let me give you your animal spirit, which that is number 34, and that breaks down to a 7, which is the community card. So this could have something to do with a community dynamic, or this is someone that lived in your community. But it represents your 3 spirit guides that are constantly with you and guiding you, and they're celebrating in the energetic realm because you followed their guidance and things like that. And you are on the right path. You guys also may be hearing about going to or being invited to a celebration of some kind, or just you may be celebrating something in general. All right, Animal Spirit says, exercise your will and determination in ethical ways. Do not place your will over another's. You do not have control over anyone but yourself. Do not be afraid to be fierce, especially as a woman. We can ride our healthy anger, but we must eventually transform it into something more useful. So, you know, that hurt and pain that you experienced, it did something for you in a good way. Or you need to learn how to transform that negative energy, that hurt, into something positive. All right, your affirmation is, I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. Yeah, you did what needed to be done to gain some peace of mind, as you should. If it costs you your peace, honey, it's too expensive. All right, so let's get into it, you guys. So cutting the deck, first card out is, or should I say, under the deck was backstabber. So for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with someone that was a backstabber, or somebody could have gotten backstabbed in this situation, or feel like they were. Clarify this energy, please, Spirit, and thank you. We have, this is interesting, bottom of the deck, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is definitely water sign energy. And we have communication. Someone wants to talk to you either by phone, text, email, etc. So they want to communicate something. Clearly, this is a water sign reading, but you may be a double water sign, or your person, or just operating in water sign energy, which is just very emotional. Clarify this communication, please, Spirit, and thank you. What do this person want to communicate to my collective, or what does my collective want to communicate? Bottom of the deck says intimidated by you. So someone was intimidated by you, possibly in the beginning. We have 2021. That year could have been significant for one reason or another, but the 21 breaks down to a 3, to blossoming abundance. So someone may want to communicate to you, blossoming in abundance. So someone just wants to communicate to you, period. But you're in a space of blossoming in abundance, and you've moved on. Or they may have grown and blossomed, you know, and they may have moved on from their situation. But I'm really getting that after you guys did y'all separation, or whatever the case may be, you or your person blossomed in and grew in abundance, and they moved on with their life. And now is, you know, thinking of you. They're now thinking of you, or you moved on with your life. They love runs deep. Love runs deep here. Someone's pulling on your energy. Excommunicated and cut off. People mad at you for releasing them. What did I say? You and this person have not been in communication at all, okay? Now your cup is running over, says the Lord. I know that's right. With money, okay? That's your money. I know that's right. What else, Spirit? And someone's giving you the evil eye because of this. Someone is not happy. Your good news is a concern from somebody else. Is a concern for somebody else. They big mad. They gonna be all right though. It says replaying the last thing you said to them over and over. And they sad. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And this person definitely was a backstabber, or backstabbed you in some kind of way. It says, I keep seeing things that remind me of you. Oh, this is a book, Spirit. Hold on. We're not about to do that. What else? Kissing you is all I'm thinking of. Followed again by, I keep seeing things that remind me of you. Okay. Again, your good news is a concern for somebody else, followed by falseness. Someone is not telling the truth about something. Clarify this falseness, please, Spirit, and thank you. We have spell work. You or someone is doing spell work on you, or you're doing the spell work, followed by, I want to take you out on a date and buy you flowers. And then we have bottom of the deck is chaos magic, doing spell work on your mental, relationships, marriage, finances. They didn't want to see you happy. So whoever this person is that's giving you the evil eye probably was doing the spell work on you, and they was trying to cause chaos in your life. They was doing chaos magic because they didn't want you to move on. They was mad that you released them, that you let them go. That not only did you let them go physically, but you let them go spiritually and emotionally. You took all your energy back, okay? from them. And for some of y'all, that person that you took it from is the one that did this spell work and was upset with you or whatever. For others of you, the person that third party that your person happened to choose over you, that now, you know, oh God, okay. The person that they chose over you, okay, is doing this spell work because they're mad, because they're being the one that's being released. And your person is now trying to get back to you, trying to come to you. They realize that, you know, you are their wish fulfillment. And that's where they want to be. And they built up maybe the strength and the courage to, you know, and the maturity to realize that the person that they chose wasn't for them. You know, they didn't want that energy or whatever the case may be. And they want you. And they want to come back and show you or whatever. And so this person is upset about the fact that, you know, your person has woken up, if you will. They have matured, whatever the case may be, and they want to come towards you. So that person, that third party, is doing this chaos magic to try to cause havoc in your life. Because they know your person is trying to get back to you. Look for it. They are intimidated by you. But you're getting double for your troubles, or you already have. They hating on you not because of your material things, but because of how others see you, feel about you, gift you, love you. This person is mad about that. They jealous. Spirit confirmed that. Yes, sir. Thank you, Spirit. Followed by karmic. What did I say? I'm mad because he/she don't see me or look at me the way they do you. Divine feminine. Okay. It says pain to have black magic done. I told you this person was doing this work and they sad. Your person is sad. It says I'm ready to commit. Now they ready to commit to their queen, to the divine feminine. They were immature, has grown to do in some or all areas, but they was willing to do the work. And forward movement. You know, to move forward. They're willing to do the work to move forward. I also just got a download while I was reading those cards that this queen is also representing this karmic energy. She wants to be this. You know, she wants to be the divine feminine, but she's immature. And in order for her to be the queen and things like that, she got to do the work. She's going to have to let this person go. She know this person ain't her person. She know it. And if she don't know it yet, she gonna find out real soon. But I'm picking up the energy that she already know what it is. And she needs to do her own work, get on her own journey, get on her own path instead of watching and stalking you, worried about what's going on with you, and worried about chasing behind a man who has shown or told you that, you know, in some shape, form, or way, that he don't want you. You know, you need to do the work for yourself so that you can move forward, because you're over here being intimidated by the divine feminine, you know, because of the way she moves and operates, but she is her authentic self. That is who she is. She is loving. She is kind. She is generous. She is nurturing. She is all of the above, like, has it all together, whatever. Like, she's self-aware. She knows her worth. She knows her value. It doesn't mean that she's perfect, but it does mean that she is conscious of where she is mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and she actively on a day-to-day basis work on herself to be who she is. She's not worried about the next person, who's before her, who's after her, whatever. She's focused on her. She's in competition with herself. She tries to make sure that she's the best version of herself every day. I want to be better than who I was yesterday. And it's genuine. Okay, and you're trying to compete or mimic something that is not on a person, it's in her. So she needs to get on her own path and do the work so that she can move forward in her life the way that she wants to. The grass is only going to be the greenest in the area in which you water it. Water and tend to your own grass, okay? For my cross watchers out there, for this karmic energy out there, tend to your own grass. That's all I'm telling you. I know that's, whew, thank you, Spirit. Anything else, Spirit, before I move on? She's so busy worried about this man wanting to come to you. She can't focus on her. Bottom of the deck says beware, not child's parent. So somebody, see? Energy vampire. So this karmic energy is, she's an energy vampire, and she's trying to hold on to this masculine by any means necessary. And it looks like even with a child, you know, that is not his, clearly. You got good news coming in soon. I know that's right. Can we start over? Somebody wants to start over with you, followed by abusive. They could have been abusive or dealing in a situation that was abusive. Yeah, spirit. Ooh. All right, so okay, I'm gonna give it to you out like this, the way it is. So the bottom of the deck said, abandoning a situation, letting go. This person, this masculine, is about to abandon this situation over here and be out. Like, he's made up his mind. He already know what it is. We have, they were heaven sent. So God, you know, sent this person to you, or you to them. Followed by, or God will be sending you someone and letting you know that they are heaven sent. Okay. Don't block your blessings. God is gifting you. So whatever you got coming your way has been heaven sent. Whatever, it could be this good news. It could be this person. You know, the good news could be that they walked away from a situation that no longer served them, and they've grown and matured and so forth and so on. Both of you guys have. So now that you guys are on equal playing field, whatever it is, God is letting you know, do not block your blessing. They gave it. It's a gift from God, okay? Whatever this experience is or was. Again, look, bottom of the deck says, beware. They were heaven sent, all right? I'm going to leave that way that's at. That's beautiful, though. Moving on to Saturday. The overall energy is the ocean. Go with the ebb and flow. I can't make this up. So it's telling you, go with the ebb and flow. Just let it flow. Whatever's happening is happening the way that was supposed to happen. It was orchestrated that way. It was predestined to happen that way. Let it go. Just let it flow, okay? The message is the world. This man is standing here looking at the world from afar, like he can see it in its entirety, okay? But this is about connections. You may be needing to make some connections, connecting with people, connecting with yourself, connecting on social media, with your business, different things like that. There's so many different things out here for you. Right now, the world is your oyster, literally. And you're connected. You're in tune. Everything that you could possibly want or need, God got it for you. It's already here. All you got to do is ask, and you got it. This is number 29, and it breaks down to 11, which is the cornucopia. That's wish fulfillment in every area. Money, job, love, wealth, health, all of the above. It's like you're reaping the harvest, if you will, for all the seeds that you planted, all the work that you did. God is rewarding you. But I'm also getting that it could be a woman or a man, I don't know, but I'm getting masculine energy. This is how he sees you. You are his entire world, okay? And he may have been watching you from afar for a while, but it looked like he about to come on his way. He about to cross oceans, waters, and whatever it is necessary to get to you. Because it's water down here. We have water here too. So this is definitely water sign energy. Okay. Also, the 11 breaks down to a 2, which is the journey card. So somebody is definitely journeying into their cornucopia. They're leaving. They're leaving. They're letting go. They're deading a situation over here. They don't want to deal with no more third parties, whatever the case may be. They are coming to you, Divine Feminine. Okay. And the journey card is about traveling, relocating. You could be moving. You could be going on a vacation, you know, but whatever the case is, you're taking this journey by yourself, whatever the journey is. The journey could be a physical one. It could be a mental one. It could be a spiritual one. You or your person, apply it how you see fit. But in regards to love, it also represents a love interest coming your way that you may be meeting in a workplace, whether it's your place of work or their place of work. But for some of y'all, that could be who was heaven sent, this love interest that you may be running into. For some of you guys, you may be running into this love interest, you know, a brand new love interest that's been heaven sent. And some of you guys may be getting back in contact with a love interest that you were in separation with for some time. And now they're back in your life in a different capacity. Your animal spirit is I told you connection here, the tarantula. You're connected to a lot of different things in a lot of different ways and a lot of different people. All right, whatever you're connected to, for some of y'all it's good, some of y'all it's bad, but we're gonna get into it. This is number 13, which in the message deck is about financial constraints. So some of you guys could have been connected to someone, you or your person could have been connected to somebody who just depleted you, you know, financially. And for some of y'all, financially and emotionally, they just completely just took everything from you, you know. And as you can see, this woman is like on the ground, tied to the ground by the webs. Like it held her down. So for some of y'all, that was the case. And now you're getting this blossoming in abundance, this money here. Like I said, this good news is coming in. Your good news is going to be a concern for somebody else. You focus your energy and stuff on yourself, and now the level up is crazy. And somebody's going to be feeling some type of way about that. Be mindful that some people may want to enter back into your life because your financial status is about to change or has already changed. For some of y'all, you know, it's happened already. For some of y'all, it's going to. But let me read you your animal spirit. It's number 13. It says, connection. It is time to bring together desperate aspects of your life. Everything is connected. When you are afraid or unsure, it is important to know that you are never alone. You can do magic. We all can. You are not by yourself. Your spirit guides are here guiding and protecting you, which the community card came out. The 13 breaks down to a 4, which is the happy family card. So it could have had something to do with a family dynamic as well. Okay, some of you guys could be going through this experience with some family members, and some of you guys could be going through this experience with someone that you had children with or thought you had children with. Your affirmation is, I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. What did it say? It was heaven sent. This situation for some of y'all that you were in, you know, from meeting this person, you guys falling in love, but in an immature space, you know, one being immature, whatever the case may be, then you guys went through a period of separation, and now for some of y'all be reconnecting again or whatever. That whole situation happened the way that it should. It was a gift. In the moment, you may not have felt like that while you was going through it, while your heart was hurting or broken for a temporary amount of time. It was a gift that needed to happen for you to get to and become the woman or man that you are right now, so that it prepared you to be equally yoked with your person. Whether it's the person that, you know, spirit allowed you to meet in the past, you know, and that meeting was just meant to be an introduction to the catalyst and the catalyst to the experience of what you guys were going to have while y'all was in separation, so that y'all can be brought back together at a later date to be a unit permanently, should I say. Okay, for some of y'all, that was the blessing. And for some of y'all, or the heaven sent gift, should I say. And for some of y'all, you know, it's going to be what you learned or this new individual that's coming around, but we'll get into it. Clarify, okay. I was going to say clarify this energy. First card came out, says beware, soulmate, okay? You are connected to someone on a soulmate level. Doesn't have to be a lover. You can have more than one soulmate in a lifetime. Okay, clarify this beware, please, Spirit, and thank you. Beware of what? That's a lot. Beware, we have jealousy. Someone is very jealous of you, which we saw. They mad. This karmic energy is mad. We have someone dealing with codependency issues, learning to release it. Yes, yes, yes. Spirit confirmed that. What else, Spirit? Again, bottom of the deck, abandoning a situation, letting go. Someone is definitely doing that. They're abandoning a situation. It says, I'm going to prove to you I was worth waiting for because you were who I was waiting for. So like I said, somebody you know, both of you guys have grown and learned in this situation. Okay, bottom of the deck says, it's not all in your head. You are not crazy. Someone / thing, you know, energy wants you to believe that. So somebody might want you to believe that you're going crazy, but you're not. This person was doing spell work on you. They was creating chaos in your life by doing chaos magic. We have Judas of Issachar betrayal because they feel betrayed by your person. But the truth is, it's not a betrayal. The reality is they're not that person's person. They're not this karmic energy's person. And they're trying to make this divine masculine theirs, and they're not. Like, they're not. They were meant to cross paths at a certain point in time, and that was it. Whatever needed to be learned or grown or developed or whatever the case may be has been, and it's over. Everything has an expiration date, and this karmic energy is trying to hold on to something and someone that does not belong to her, and it's over. Like, but they feel betrayed, you know, and they doing stuff from a very emotional, immature standpoint. It says, I'm emotional when it comes to you. Sexual feelings or interaction with the same sex. So somebody, you know, this could be a same-sex situation. We have phony here. So someone could have been pretending because they was a gold digger. For some of y'all, somebody was dealing with somebody, you know, pretending that they liked something that they didn't, only because of what they feel like they could get from them. This karmic energy, honestly, for some of y'all, may not even really be into dudes. If it's a feminine, she might not even really be into dudes. She might be into chicks, but she played a game that way, whatever, or she played the game like that with your person because she was a gold digger. She knew that this person was going to be able to provide for her or give to her in a certain kind of way. At least that's what she thought. We have wealth here. Your wealth and finances are picking up. All your material needs are being met. That also may be why they was doing the magic and they having anxiety and all of this other stuff, because they're afraid of what they know. When this person walk away, they taking everything with them, and they don't want that. And your wealth and stuff is starting to pick back up and everything like that. They was trying to stop you in that kind of way, stop your abundance, their blessings. You were an equal match and equally yoked for this individual. Yeah, sorry guys, somebody was at the door, got a package. Oh yeah. All right, so let's see. Your wealth and finances are picking up, and all your material needs are being met. Yes, Lord. What else, Spirit? What else? Tell me more about this gold digger. And for some of y'all, okay, I just picked up, for some of y'all, this masculine went to, wow. That's interesting. It says, we are sending additional help your way for this next level. I told you, y'all leveling up, okay? The glow up is real. But I just received the download that for some of y'all, this masculine, before he was in his divine masculine energy, you know, he was just being immature, you know, back then. He may have chosen, for some of y'all, he chose this karmic energy over you because she may have had money, okay? And he was just being phony, acting like he liked her and things like that, being a gold digger to get whatever he could get from her. And now she's mad, of course, which would make sense because he's now, you know, now that he's done grown up and matured and things like that, and now he wants to come to his true divine feminine or his soulmate or whatever the case may be, he's leaving her where she is and going about his business. And so now she's feeling used and stuff, and she ain't happy about it. He's leaving her brokenhearted and, you know, in busted and disgusted, I just heard. And so she's taking that out on you instead of dealing with him, you know, because he was the one that did it to her, not you. But she's taking that out on you and wanting to do spell work on you and try to mess up your life. And here it is, you and this person don't even talk, y'all don't communicate, no nothing. When this person broke your heart and chose that other energy over you, you took it like a champ, you went about your business, you hurt and stuff, but you did the work to heal, and you did it on your own, peacefully minding your business, worked on you. she needs to learn lessons from this situation too, because she could have been someone or the type of energy that just do whatever for a guy or whatever to get his time and attention, and she was doing that because she lacked her own self-worth and value, and she's upset with you also because of that, because you didn't allow that to this situation, him hurting you or him walking away from you, to break you. She thought she was doing something. She knew that y'all was together, that, you know, this was a three-way situation. She did all the stuff that she did, you know, to get him. Like, it was intentional. She was being a pick-me, and she got played, you know, being a pick-me. He used her. He was phony, acting like he liked her and stuff like that, and was a gold digger, okay? Or being a gold digger to her, or that's how she feels. She may feel like he was being a gold digger because he took whatever she was given, but he took it because she was giving it. They both was playing a game with one another, mind games basically. What else, Spirit? We had bottom of the deck, Tower, wake up, shake up the situation. You know, had to wake her up. Wake him up, you know. Somebody's definitely having a Tower moment right now. Wow, look, we are sending you additional help for your way for this next level. You receiving heaven on earth now. January, this may take place in January, but January just represents the new beginning. Like, you having a new beginning, and somebody else, the whole world is crumbling down right now. You are very caring. Says you make my heart melt. What else, Spirit? Ooh. Okay, bottom of the deck says success and recognition. You're going to be receiving success and recognition. We have taken care of a child / children, but not biologically, parent, but not aware. So this divine masculine had been taken, which we saw earlier over there, was taking care of a child or children, but it's not really their child, and they are not aware of that for some of them. And some of them is aware and found out, and that's why they leaving. That's why they left. For some of y'all, that's why this karmic energy is mad and doing spell work and trying to cause chaos in your life, because they don't want the divine masculine to come to you or be able to come to you, because they're gonna lose whatever, you know, benefits they got from dealing with him, or they're afraid that he's gonna find out. The anxiety is there because they're afraid that he's gonna find out that this child is not theirs, which eventually will happen, because you ain't gonna be able to hold that secret but for so long. This person is going through hell right now. Says you make my heart melt. This is your season. This is your season. I'm waiting for my divorce papers to be finalized. For some of y'all, this divine masculine married this karmic energy. It says, I love your toes. Getting a new car, zoom, zoom. You're getting the money in the bank and a new whip. I know that's right. Coming to see you. Someone wants to come to see you. We got God out here. God will, okay? He said, trust, baby. Trust. He wants you to trust. All is not what it seems, okay? Future energy. Oh, it's not what it seems. There's some things he's letting you know that has not taken place yet that will. So just go with the ebb and flow, because everything ain't what it seems. He got your back. Clarify this future energy, please, Spirit, and thank you. Clarify this future energy. Somebody wants to communicate with you telepathically, or is trying to, but this future energy, we have 6 months, so something may be taking place in 6 months over the course of 6 months. It says light worker. Someone is here, someone who is here to transmute the darkness to light. Often people who have endured hardships and trauma, and they use their experiences to heal and pass their wisdom on to others. They show up in the world as a beacon of hope and guidance, okay? So that may be, you know, what part of what this experience was for, because God wanted to use you as a testimony to others, because you are connected to a lot of other people in different ways, okay? We all are connected in some way or another, and for some, you know, for some of them, some of the people that's connected to you, you may be the only person that has ever come into their life that they have had an encounter with where they actually saw God. You know what I mean? Like a real true representation of him. And your experience and how you got through it and out of it, your testimony is going to be somebody else's survival guide, okay? And then we have soul to devil. So somebody may have literally sold their soul, or just they sold their soul unbeknownst to them, meaning they did things and they didn't care about how it got done. You know, like I said, that pick me energy. They'll do whatever, however, to get the man or to get the woman, even if it's things that they know that will cause unnecessary problems and drama. Like, you want to call the wife, you know this man is already married, or this woman, you want to call the husband and all of that stuff to make it known. You want to tell them all this hurtful things and stuff like that to try to get them to leave them. And you really believe that God is going to bless that union between you and that person. Like, it's not going to happen. But they sold their soul to the highest bidder, you know. They do anything. You have some people out here, they do things just for money, you know, and they'll do whatever, it don't matter what it is, just to get that green, that piece of paper. You don't know. You racking up bad karma. Whoop. We got success and recognition coming out. Again, somebody is getting that, while somebody is going to have to pay for their sins. We got 5 months. So something may be taking place in 5 months. Black magic followed by September, which is the grief and loss. What did I say? All what they was trying to do to stop you and hurt you and everything, all it did was give you more. God is going to give you even more for all of what you endured, all of what you experienced, all of what you know, all the trials that you went through. And maybe over the course of the next 5 months, or within 5 months, or, you know, 5 months could be significant for one reason or another. This person may have been doing black magic, and then I say they're going to have to pay for that. They're paying for it with this grief and loss. They're losing everything. Everything. Because of this. They're having a tower. Their whole world is crumbling down. The hole that they was trying to dig for you, is now forming on them. Bottom of the deck says heart chakra, followed by unfazed, unbothered. You are not bothered by none of this, and Spirit wants you to know, don't be, because they got you. It's safe to love. Okay, we have travel. So yeah, somebody may be traveling to you, you know, you to someone else. We have 2019. That year could have been significant for one reason or another, but the 19 breaks down to a 10, which is the storm warning, and that's about Spirit breaking down relationships and foundations that was not built on solid ground. So Spirit broke that situation up, and now somebody is traveling to you or you towards them. We have mental restlessness. Somebody is definitely have some mental restlessness, followed by P. The letter P can be significant for one reason or another. Person, place, thing, situation, first, middle, last name, tag name, initial, apply it how you see fit. Clarify this P, please, Spirit, and thank you. I just heard peace. Somebody's having mental restlessness, and all they want is peace, and someone is having mental restlessness while you're having peace. While you're receiving peace, should I say. Anything else? Bottom of the deck says dark magic, black bloodline. So somebody who definitely has dark magic in their bloodline, and they were using it. This karmic energy. It says, I didn't know what love was until I found you. Followed by blockage. They were blocked. You know, they were definitely blocked from you. Followed by March. March is the 3rd month. That's about blossoming abundance. And so somebody was blocked from you. Somebody was blocked from their blossoming in abundance and things like that too, because of the choice that they made. Spirit, you blocked them, and Spirit blocked them as well. We're gonna move on. So that was what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So the overall energy for Sunday is the invocation ceremony. So you may need to spend some time, you know, with your spirit guides and things like that. Let them talk to you. As you can see, that energy is going to a crown chakra, so you may be receiving some downloads from Spirit and things like that on what to do next, or just to be in a state of peace. But also, I just heard your ancestors are trying to communicate with you. Also, This karmic energy could be doing this, trying to figure out how to get around dealing with the karma that they brought upon themselves by trying to do spell work on you. For some of y'all, they trying to undo what they did, but it ain't gonna work. Woo, Lord have mercy. And then we have the thinking man, or they trying to do this spell work on this thinking man to try to undo it, because he's a thinking man. He's sitting here looking at this crystal like, damn, this is so beautiful, and just look at it. Like, that's you though. You the crystal. You had it in your. He had you in his hands, and he knows that. He's like, I had her and I let her go. You know, I didn't realize how beautiful she was, or whatever the case may be. He's looking at you now at what you are now. But of course, before a diamond becomes a diamond, what happened? It has to go through a lot of pressure. The pressure and the heat is what make the diamond. The situation that you experience with this person, or both of them, because you might have knew about this karmic energy, it's possible. And for some of y'all, you did not. Some of y'all might have had just an inkling, but never nothing solid. But nonetheless, you know, after everything that had been done, he not only realizes that he has grown and matured from this situation, because he, you know what I mean, he ain't no dingy dude. Like, the dude, you know, he ain't no dingy dude. But where you are, okay, is a whole nother level. And he's looking at that now from afar like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that, blah, 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 blah. But the 6 and the 4 breaks down to, 46 breaks down to a 10, again, which is the storm warning. Spirit breaking down situations and relationships that was not built on solid ground, okay? Because people not letting go of things that no longer serve them. The animal spirit is the moderation. Someone needs to do things in moderation, or that may have been the lesson that he learned, doing things in moderation, you or your person, okay? That's the rhinoceros. And what I love about this too is because if you look up here, you see the planets and everything, you see how far they are apart, or they were, but it looks like they're circling around so that they can become one, be in alignment with one another, okay? This is number 32, which breaks down to a 5. 5 is about change. And what did I say? The 4 and the 6 breaks down to a 10, and the 10 breaks down to a 5, which is about letting go of things, like I said, that no longer serve you. People, places, things, situations, thought processes, habits, etc., etc. So this person is realizing that he may have been overindulging, over obsessive about certain things. You know, maybe during the time that y'all met, he was very immature and was just dealing and being with people or in relationships for very surface purposes for some of you guys. And he may not have understood the importance of, you know, that connection with the individual. It was more than just, oh, they look good, or the sex is good, or whatever kind of deal, you know, all of that stuff. And figuring out that moderation means that he also has to come to the plate equally with you. You guys together, you know, do things in moderation. You don't need to be on the extreme with everything. Let me clarify this 32 for you. Okay, it says, seek moderation in all things. Find the middle path. Not everything is an extreme choice of black versus white. Being passionate about something is positive, but to be obsessed may not be. Leave behind what you no longer need. What did I say? The 5 is a change. Let it go of things that no longer serve you. Oh, hold on. Let me go into this. Your affirmation says, I experience love everywhere I go. He's realizing that relationships is more than just surface things, material things. You know, true real relationships involve matters of the heart as well. It says, love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. So he's coming to express his love. He has grown, he has matured. Look, woo, what did I say? It's the destiny. This happened. This situation happened the way that it was supposed to. And this, you know, a delay is not a no. Some delay, sometimes you got to thank God. You need to thank God for everything, but sometimes you need to thank God for the delays that he allows to happen, because they bring stuff to you in ways that you never imagined, that you could have never thought possible, and it benefits you in such amazing ways, okay? This situation was destined to happen. Had he not chose the person that he chose and went through whatever he had to go through with her, he would not have matured and been ready, you know, to be in alignment with you. It says karmic masculine, love with divine feminine. What did I say? Give praise with a cheerful heart, okay? What else, Spirit? Okay. Didn't I say this person is going to go out of their way? Look at this. Look at this. Bottom of the deck says the karmic. I've been doing / done spell work on the divine masculine / feminine to keep them stuck on me. Didn't I say this person is doing this? Which, you know, this man is having to watch you from afar. Y'all clearly are not in communication. And didn't I say this karmic energy is doing some spell work? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Oh my God. Because she knows. It's already destined. She could try to delay this, prolong this as long as she wants to, but what's for you is for you. This man does not belong to her, not hers, whatever. It was not written that way. None of the above. And she's gonna reap what she sowed. Like, she's gonna pay for this. It's terrible. And look, didn't I say this pick me, they'll do any and everything? It says here, received / receiving messages of all lies, half-truths, made up stories to destroy your connection / relationship. I swear, y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. What else, Spirit? What else? Protector. You got a protector out here. God is your protector. He is your source and your supplier. And this karmic energy is upset because this masculine is going to protect you. And he may be protecting you by having to stay away from you. That may be how the best way he can protect you, because he knows that this woman is on some bullshit. It says, bottom of the deck, they want you to care, but you don't. So they mad, putting up blockages. So they may try to hit you with some messages and stuff, and it may not even bother you. I mean, it's not, and it shouldn't, because it's not going to be truth. They doing it on purpose. They telling you whatever to try to hurt you, to try to get you to block this person, to block your masculine, to keep away from him or whatever, because they know that they can't stop him from loving you and coming to you. So, or at least they've tried, but it's showing that it's not working. So they're trying to do it the opposite way to get you to do it to them or whatever, because they petty. Look, bottom of the deck, petty. Or they may try to do this after the masculine has already left them to be petty, because they're trying to make sure that this connection doesn't work, to try to put them in a position where they come back to them, come back running to them. But what's for you is for you. What else, Spirit? Spirit is saying, relax. Take some time to chill, step away. Take some time to enjoy life. Stop worrying. All is well. Give praise with a cheerful heart. They got you. You are being protected from all of this foolishness. What else, Spirit? You getting a new makeover? Look, again, they want you to care, but you don't. So they mad, putting up blockages. They depressed. Your heart is my home. Followed by controlling. Somebody is they controlling them. That's why they depressed. And their heart belongs to you. They may physically be there with that person, but they have no love for that person, no nothing. That relationship is a whole scam. Okay? It says controlling, followed by generations ago. Bloodline, ancestors before you've been in your family. So this person has karmic-like energy, okay? And it's been in a family for a long time. We have ancestors out here. We have emotional. Your ancestors here guiding you. Someone is very emotional when it comes to you. And then we have preggo. Somebody may be emotional because they're pregnant. Clarify this, preggo. Again, give praise with a cheerful heart. Dark magic bloodline. So somebody is pregnant, you know, with a karmic ass baby, unfortunately. Or they may have done magic to get pregnant, again, to try to hold on to this masculine. Look, karmic female in love with divine masculine. What did I say? Oh my, y'all, I cannot make this up. She's doing stuff anyway, however she can to get this person. We have 4 months, possibly. She could be possibly 4 months pregnant, but leaving. It don't even matter. He's dead in a situation. He's going, and that nothing is going to stop him from coming to his divine feminine. Bottom of the deck says fortune. All is around you. Fortune is all around you. You have been a good steward of what you had, and now the gates of heaven is overflowing into your life. Okay? Yeah, the gates of heaven is overflowing into your life. Wants more children. So somebody wants more children. So this masculine may want more children. And didn't I tell you this person's going to pay for what they did? Look, hellhounds on that ass. They going to pay for this. That magic that they did, they going to pay for this. Now, I do not recommend, again, you are held in high honor. That's who they want to have a family with you. But I will tell you this. I do not condone, anybody abandoning their children or whatever the case may be. I'm not here for that. I'm not co-signing that. If you had a baby with this person, you need to lay that. You need to take care of that child. You don't necessarily have to be with the woman or the man, but you do need to take care of that child. But for somebody in this particular situation, this child is not this masculine's kid. For some of y'all, this woman did this through black magic, and they may have used other sources or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all, they did trick this masculine by using the magic. They manipulated them unbeknownst to them. And for some of them, they used magic, got pregnant or whatever, but it's not the masculine's kid. They think that it's their kid. And for some of y'all, that's why the masculine chose them, because they were pregnant for some of y'all, but it's not their baby. And for some of y'all, they did this on purpose to try to keep this masculine, but they're going to find out that that child is not theirs, and they're still going to leave. Whatever they do is not going to work to keep this person. They're not going to stay, because that's not what was, or that's not what was destined to happen. Bottom of the deck says positivity. Stay positive about your situation. Everything is happening the way that it should. Yes, ma'am. What else, Spirit? Hellhounds on their ass. I told you, because they was fucking with the wrong one. Excuse my French. You're held in high honor. And they trying to put themselves in your position, but they can't. And they want to be a pick-me. So, it's terrible. Again, fortune is all around you. You have been a good steward of what you had, and now the gates of heaven is overflowing in your life. God, I just received the download. You took all of that hurt, that pain, and everything that happened to you, you handled that shit like a fucking champ. Okay? You handled it. And you're being rewarded for that. I do it all for you, it says. Bottom of the deck, God says, apply for that house, apartment, car, all of the above. Like, they blessing you. God is blessing you in so many ways. It ain't even funny. She intimidated. You should be. Do your own work, ho. Sorry, y'all. My spirit guide is out here tripping right now. It says the magic. Woo! I'm telling y'all, I cannot make it up. Their magic came at a high price that must be paid. They gotta pay for this. All of this magic that they was out here doing, and their whole world was crumbling because it was built on something that it shouldn't have been. We have this marriage. Right after that marriage, someone wants to offer you a solid commitment, even propose, or someone is already married. Somebody wants to offer you a marriage. Okay? Spirit says, be wise about the company you keep. So you might want to take note of that. For some of y'all, somebody may want to come and give you this offer or whatever, but they may still have ties to someone else. So make sure you do your homework. Be careful about that. Especially if, they actually, for some of y'all, this kid is actually the masculine. They're going to be tied to this woman for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? So just be mindful, okay? It says getting a new place to call home. You get a new place to call home. I know that's right. It says the grass looked greener because it was fake. This person chose wrong. They thought that grass was greener on the other side, but it wasn't. It was false lies and propaganda. Forgive yourself, Spirit says. Don't worry about what happened. That happened that way for a reason, but it made you all the better for it. Anything else before I close this reading? This is awesome. Losing their money/job for trying to block your finances and blessings. Woo, child, this person. Oh my Lord, they gonna pay. This karmic energy is gonna pay. Spirit says, talk it out. Maybe you and your person need to talk it out. Again, their magic came at a high price that needs to be paid. It says, you inspire me. You inspire your person. It says, I love you deeply. I'm gonna leave that where that is. Okay, you guys, that has been your reading for the next 48. I hope it has been insightful, enlightening, helpful, and encouraging. As always, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If this video resonated with you, please hit the thumbs up and the heart button. Make sure you click on those notifications. Each one teach one person, one moment, one life at a time. And as always, self-love is the best love. Until next time, bye.